what is the contribution that's going to be from Germany and German football to help India achieve its dream of playing the World Cup one fine day?
Thank you very much for being here again. It's already my third time that I'm hosted by TV9, and that's the first time that the core and the focus is on kids, which is fantastic. And I only can follow Kai's expressions and say that the Bundesliga, as part of the FA with the clubs we are always looking for the educational topics as well, because only if you have young talented players, the professional clubs as we are representing can have new talents, and therefore we will support these activities in all matters and go ahead. And I can only encourage the kids and say, go for it. And perhaps you have the chance to see something in Germany, to watch a real Bundesliga match and see one of the stars of the Bundesliga. And that's it. So I think everybody has a chance. And I love it to be with kids this time. That's great.
All right, everybody has a chance. Everybody. Any of you here could be a tiger or a tigress.
All the beautiful things talk about the two gentlemen for together to powerful German football. And I hope you believe someday of this tiger and tigress, one of them, a lot of them to play in Bundesliga. You endorse it?
We would endorse it.
Yeah, give a big hand and roaring your bears. So now I have a question for whom? I have a question for Raktim now. Why? Raktim, you're the Chief Growth Officer. How do you think football can grow bigger in TV9 Network and also India? What is your vision?
So, as Barun was saying in the very beginning, it's about reliving the childhood. So I see so many kids here. I recollect an incident. I was in a town called Aizawl. Now, where is this Aizawl town? Aizawl is in a state called Mizoram, which is on the northeastern part of this country. And just about 90 kilometers away from the city called Aizawl, there was a small town which had just about 25,000 population. Now in that small town of 25,000 population, I was there in an evening. I saw kids coming with t-shirts which were right up to their knees, and kids with socks which were right up to their knees, and there were all these kids trying to play football. Now, from that, why I'm saying this? I'm saying this, there is huge amount of talent in this country, and especially in far-flung places like this, Manipur, Mizoram, there is no dearth of talent. It is all about how you go about scouting for the talent, how do you go about nurturing that talent at the grassroots level, and how you can bring about technology and digital tools to enable a structure in the way they want to go about training themselves and probably living the great Indian football dream of playing the World Cup. So a lot of things. So if you look at a player, few things which comes up is that how do you go about coaching and customized coaching? That's number one. Number two is our nutrition planning. Number three is probably about mental conditioning. Number four probably is about how do you bring about injury management. So these four things, if you can instill in a kid from the very beginning in a structured way, I think if you can leverage various digital tools, I am talking about this because we have a lot of partners who are into all of this in terms of analytics, in terms of wearable technology. How do you leverage all of this to bring on? I think we are not far away. The country today, we have a huge population who has got internet at on their hands. The mobile gives you the opportunity to get connected with all kinds of technology. I think the future is bright, just that we need to try and get the talent at the grassroots level.
বিশ্বাস আছে তো ভরসা আছে তো আমি কোনোদিন মানুষকে ঠকাই নাই আমি মনে করি কথা দিয়ে কথা রাখাটা কাজ আমি মানুষকে ঠকানোর থেকে আমার মৃত্যু হওয়া ভালো আমি যা বলি সেটা করি আজীবন সেটা করে যাব তার কারণ মমতার গ্যারান্টি মোদির গ্যারান্টির মতো
for that. So we are Striker Labs. We are providing solutions, so and video-based and GPS-based to give all talents the best insights that they can grow and reach the full potential. And with that solution, it is also possible then that we will find the best tigers and degrees in all India.
Great.
Right. Just so you know, Striker Labs uses artificial intelligence to help coaches, doesn't it?
Injury prevention.
For sure. It is also an injured player cannot play, so that is one of our important things in our solution, that we designed the training in that way, that no one get injured, that the likelihood is less than possible, and that's already one important thing, yeah.
All right, so many of you and your talent will be identified by Striker Labs and artificial intelligence. You know, so many men are talking, Kaushik. I think it's time to talk about the Tigresses. You know, Arpita, you come from a great footballing culture. You know, you're from Kolkata. You know, there's so much this country looks up to Kolkata as an inspiration for football. Tell us, as the ambassador, you know, there is really no parity for women football in this country, isn't it? Although, as Barunda correctly mentioned, Indian women football team is ranked 66. Indian men football team is ranked 121. Tell us, it's time for the right kind of attention on women football, isn't it, Arpita?
Hello. Thank you so much for having us. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks, the school, and who are there on the stage right now besides me. Thank you so much for coming and supporting. Okay, to start with, thank you so much. To start with, I want to see whoever are Ronaldo's fans, just stand first, and then Messi.
First Ronaldo fans, only Ronaldo fans first.
Only Ronaldo fan, I say.
Only
Ronaldo. Okay? Okay, now sit down. Sit down. Now time for Messi fan.
Oh, Arpita, this is a Ronaldo crowd.
Yes,
this
I
is
can
a
see
hardcore
that.
Ronaldo crowd.
Yeah, I can see Ronaldo fans are more.
He was so, full of energy all the time, and he always dreamt, and he told me that, Arpita, I mean, we have played our time, but the time that is coming up, going forward, what's the scenario of football? We have such a great history and legacy and pride. We must keep it up. So today I'm really thinking him. He's not there anymore. He passed away a few years back. So I'm really remembering him and his lines. And I think that TV9 Network, their initiative, and with all of you, we can, and we must regain our own pride in terms of football. And football is something we all know that our country, India, the cricket and Bollywood, these two are very famous right now. But the time is coming. You can see all the kids, the next generation, that this young generation, they all love football like anything. So football is something which is really, really booming in terms of India. And look at the size, man. We have 1.44 billion people in India. We have loads of talents. We just need that support, the infrastructure with which I'm sure that you will bring, and that will be a great help for all the kids, men, women, for both. And in the world of, in the football map of world, India will very, very soon will take up the leading position.
That's right. Boys and girls, the idea is simple. India deserves its place in the global football map.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Add to Mr.'s question about, you are also promoting the Indian football, the women's, and also German football, collaborating our Tigresses. as how you felt the football can empowering women in the world of society.
Oh,
around.
Kaushik, no, let's not get into that discussion. We women, we don't need any empowerment. We are empowered.
Great.
We are empowered, all the girls, yes or no?
All the girls, yes.
Yeah, football is something, I mean, we believe that the women is something that God has made us in the way that we can do anything, everything, far, far better than all men. Okay, so God has made us in that way, so why not football?
Yeah, great.
All right. Fair enough. We're all the girls and the women are already empowered, Julia, but all the empowered girls and tigresses out there need all the know-how, knowledge, and coaching to make sure that some of these girls over there will eventually play for India at the Women's World Cup, isn't it, Julia? Fans of Borussia Dortmund over here, put your hands up. Whoa, okay, we have Borussia Dortmund fans here in the audience, so tell us.
Okay, we talked about a lot of Messi, Ronaldo. Now I want to know who of you knows Marco Reus? Yeah.
All right.
Quite
Very
good.
Not bad. But I believe after we kick-started this project, you will learn a lot more about German football, about BVB, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here. Thank you, TV9. Thank you to the school for hosting us and having us. And amazing to see all of you being interested in football and supporting the hunt for the Tigers and Tigresses. But I would like to emphasize all of you that football is a sport for everyone. It's not just for the best kids, it's really a sport for everyone because it teaches you so much more. We heard from the little girl earlier, it's about teamwork, it's a team sport, so you have to work together. You learn so much in life, it's education, and it opens more doors. It's not just professional football at the end of the day, it can be so much more. We have seen it's sports statistics, analytics, it's competitions, it's leagues, it's so much more sports management, medicine. So there are many more opportunities in sports and in football that you can emphasize. And yeah, I look forward to work with all of you and see you later on the pitch.
Right, Tigresses, that's the lady over there. She will be the one with you.
Julia, you have a little experience in India, a few months together. You have also experience with our girls' talent in Pune. So can you express that Indian talents right now, the girls' talents can play in Bundesliga?
I mean, there are always open doors. So for you to come in and to show your passion for football, your love for football, and then maybe try it on the big stage in Germany, why not? We are here for you to create that opportunity. It's up to you to take it and to show it how much you love the game and how much you can develop.
Huge round of applause for all the Tigresses and the girls. It's your opportunity to show how much you love, how much you're passionate about football. But Kaushik, all of this is very important. But there is a particular, football institute that is being meant to develop Indian football talent. In Austria, in the city of Gmunden, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a kind of a cooperation. It's one of the initiative. India Football Center is a pioneering and as a visionary. And the man who has do that and a visionary, Gerhard Riedel, give him a big hand.
That's Mr. Gerhard Riedel, co-founder of the India Football Center. This India Football Center in Austria, boys and girls, is meant to develop only Indian talent that can go global, play in Germany, play across Europe, play anywhere in the world. Gerhard, tell us two things. One is you head a platform called RESPO, which is powering India Football Center. Talk to us about technology and football, and of course, about the India Football Center.
Hello? Okay, first of all, many thanks for the invitation. It's my first time now in India, and Kaushik, thanks a lot. Every time I'm surprised. It's unbelievable here. I'm really happy. And about Indian Football Center, yes, Kaushik and me, we have met us since 1 year ago, something like that, okay? And we have talked a lot of football, and he has explained me the possibilities in India and I've come down first time to watch it in Pune, and it was unbelievable for me. I did not expect that so many young players in India with such a good mood. It's unbelievable. And we talked that we have to make a bridge from India to Europe and the rest of the world to support the children from India to get a better education. The coaches can be taught from our partners. This is focused, and we have one thing together, Kaushik and me. We are both passion-driven to support our kids in India and the rest of the world. For the RISPO education, I can tell you the platform is an independent platform for players, clubs, and coaches. Okay, it's working worldwide. Okay, and it could be a perfect platform for digital scouting, for transfer management, and for team management. Okay.
That's right. So, India Football Center is where the Tigers and Tigresses, the winners, will be training in Austria, playing friendly matches. Before we go any further, quickly, it's very important, from the India Football Center to the International Football Institute of Germany. Anselm, tell us, your association, how does it feel to be here in India? See the passion for football, for boys and girls. You come from a great footballing culture like Germany. What is it like for you being here, and what are you going to be bringing to the table?
Thank you very much. It's fantastic to be here on the stage, to see you all sitting there and hearing a little words of us. And before I want to start telling something about the International Football Institute, we are doing a lot of education. I want to do a little session with you, a little lesson. In Germany, we say, or in Bavaria, in Munich, we say a word for hello. It's very easy, and we could try to say it together. In Munich, we say Servus, Servus, as hello. Let us try it together. Maybe the right side. Say Servus. Wow, great. Now you're in the middle. Servus. Hey, a Bavarian guy couldn't do better. And now the left side. Great. So the first lesson is done. You all get number 1 grade. Yeah? Perfect, perfect.
Huge round of applause. So we learned something in German for the day already.
So the second lesson is a little bit more boring, because it's about what are we doing. It sounds not that exciting, but it is exciting. We are educating people around football. And as you know, football is not only playing football, it's about personality, about leadership, yeah, about communication. It's very, very, very big. And many people around the world do not have an education. And you can be very, very grateful to have an education here at the school, and that is fantastic. And we can support you, we can support your coaches, your teachers, with training around analysis, scouting, data, athletics, management, and more and more. That's a little bit about the International Football Institute.
All right, so much about football. It's so similar to the boardrooms, so similar to corporates. That's the reason why, Raktim, we have the Corporate Cup at TV9 Network, don't we? And the first edition of the Corporate Cup was a super success. So imagine all these serious people, CEOs and senior executives, playing football just like you and enjoying themselves. Isn't it, Raktim?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was the first attempt, and this time the Corporate Cup comes back in a much bigger and bolder manner. It's just not about getting the corporates to participate. It's also about instilling the spirit of sportsmanship in the entire corporate culture. So this time we go to multiple cities. We'll have a lot of partners coming up who will be part of the entire initiative. And last time a lot of our partners were there. It was an exciting tournament. We had the best of talent coming in from the top corporates across the country. But this time we need to just hold on for another couple of months. We'll see a much bigger and a much better form of Corporate Cup that we had last year.
All right, that is the TV9 Network's own football tournament. Can you imagine a news network, a football tournament meant for corporates? Not just for you, huh? Not just for the Tigers and Tigresses. It's fascinating, isn't it,
Yeah,
Kaushik?
of course, a fantastic idea. The Tigresses, perhaps the world's biggest talent hunt project from anybody in the world. Am I right, Kay, with that kind of magnitude? Around about 2 million kids going to have showcased their talent and digitally scouted with Kaya Kokal and Anselm and all the support from the people. I have one question to Peter. Peter, you have an experience of the corporate cup last year. And this year, well, a magnitude is more. So just give your little brief about how TV9 Network in doing Football India with the international standard. You have always a testimonial for that.
Yeah, due to my job, I was everywhere in the world and I witnessed a lot of corporate cups already, but I must say this was the most professional one I have seen so far, with LED boards on site and other topics and the perfect pitch. I think that was amazing. And we are happy to go into cooperation with, as Bundesliga, with TV9 soon, and we did already some cooperation. We want to extend it so that you can watch as well some clips of the Bundesliga and some other content we have on the TV9 network. So we want to stand close to TV9 so that TV9 will be our partner here in India for the future.
All right, so boys and girls, so you know what's happening. TV9 Network, in association with all of Germany, is bringing to you the biggest talent hunt for football ever. Nearly 2 million entries are expected. Nearly 50,000 schools are going to be registering. And finally, 20 Tigers and 20 Tigresses will be taken all the way to Austria and Germany and will be there at the German Super Cup finals, isn't it, Kaushik?
Yeah, that's very fascinating. They will be in 17 August in Super Cup final and also Pokal start to have the Tiger and Tigers be in the stadium, and the fascinating opportunity to see the electrifying moment of the German football.
Right, and with that, we have come to the end of this. I'm going to ask all of you boys and girls to give a huge round of applause for all those on stage.
Now I have the time to announce one thing. Who is the winner of the ball?
Oh yeah, the ball. The ball.
Yeah.
How can you forget the ball? We told you.
I'm thinking today winner is everybody in the school. To the principal of the school, come on the stage, and Kay Dumholz to hand over the ball to her for our greatest gift from the German football to Indian school.
Boys and girls, Tigers and Tigresses, huge round of applause.
DPS Greater Noida, I have this for you.
Roar!
And let's see the roar.
Roar, boys and girls.
Thank you for this wonderful organization, TV9. I've never been more inspired. If I could, I would have started playing football now. Is that adult football you're looking at? God bless you. And all of you young children participate fully in whatever TV9 has to offer.
Great. Now for the madam for the national anthem to conclude.
All right. Boys and girls, Tigers and Tigresses, time for the national anthem. We have a very special team.
And I wish everybody should sing it. So make our support all the Tigress. Let's sing our national anthem all together.